So what made you decide to launch a podcast with the Legal Podcast Network?
Well, I just enjoy podcasts in general. I just get a lot of information from podcasts. I find them to be incredibly entertaining. And I think I think podcasting is the next frontier of information, of almost everything. I mean, and I felt left out. I feel like every other person in the world has a podcast. Seth Meyers has 2 podcasts. So, Bill Simmons has like 10 podcasts. So I said, hey, if those guys have multiple, I should at least have one podcast to get the word out. But ultimately, I just think a podcast is a great form to get a lot of information out, answer clients' questions long form. And I think it makes you look good that you've got something professional. I think it really distinguishes, not every attorney has a podcast. I think it's a distinguishing factor in a very crowded legal market.
What do you find most valuable about working with us and what your show can do?
This is not out of laziness, but the most valuable thing to me is that I schedule the time to show up. I show up and make sure my camera's working. I answer the questions, but this is really a very hands-off system. You guys handle everything for us. The production quality is amazing on all the videos, all the podcasts. You guys even told me what microphone to buy, what camera to buy. It's holding hands in the best possible way. Lawyers are definitely known for not being great with technology, not being great at many, many, many things, right? We're like very focused on we're good at like the one thing we do. So you guys definitely know how to deal with lawyers and make our lives easier with the podcasting for sure.
What would you tell another attorney who's thinking about starting a podcast but isn't sure it's worth it?
I would tell them it's definitely worth it. Definitely give it a try. I actually have fun doing this, recording the podcast with you guys. Iron sharpens iron. So once a month, twice a month, however often you're going to record your podcast, answering those questions and, putting that podcast together, thinking about things that are issues for your clients. It's only going to strengthen your practice. And I think this is a big distinguishing factor. I don't know any other attorneys in my area doing this right now. That's why I'm really happy to be in the forefront of doing this. And it's always, what's the adage? Either be first or you got to be better than the next guy. So in my mind, I'm going to be first. And oftentimes you could probably be first in your market doing this. And everyone's going to be playing catch up with you is the way I think about it.